Hello and welcome to Everything is Crab. This is about to go into a public playtest, but the developers gave me a little bit of early access, so I thought I'd just quickly show you the game and show you what it's about. It's kind of a roguelike, it's kind of a tiny bit like games like Vampire Survivors maybe, but it's easier if I just show you what's going on. That's by far the easiest way. Let's start on difficulty 2. I haven't beaten this difficulty yet. You get to choose a sort of mutation at the beginning, so you can have a bit of extra health, or you can have no choices but loads of points to re-roll, or you can increase the amount of interest you've got, or you can deal less damage and require less progress to evolve. I'm going to go with this one to increase the amount of interest. So this is me. This is how you start off, and you just sort of amble about, and you have a very basic attack to start off with. I'm going to hit this thing, I'm going to try and kill it, and then I'm going to eat it. And then you eat their sort of biomass, and you can see there's a bar filling up at the bottom. Once that fills up, these flies are kind of a pain at the beginning. Then you level up and you get an opportunity to evolve. So you get an opportunity to develop something. So I could develop saliva, which will make me eat a bit faster and regenerate. I get a beak that does ability damage. That's kind of cool. A long and narrow one, maybe a bit more range, and I eat quicker. Or I can use antlers. Antlers are strong, but they do damage you. They do 10% damage to you, so I don't really want that. So I'm going to go with a beak, I think. So let's evolve a beak, and there you can see now my little blob has a beak. So now I have a new attack, a sort of slightly more focused one, like that. And you see it's a little arrow now. Now I will be able to develop that further, but there's a load of free food here, so why not take it? Now, what other sort of things do I want to do? Obviously, you can see you start building towards a certain type of animal if you want, or you can do a weird chimera, a weird mix of all of them. So I've got a beak, but I think I might try and... maybe let's just make myself... give myself some armor. There we go. I've got a shell now. I've got a beak and a shell. I'm not entirely sure. I suppose turtles have beaks and shells. That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Right, there's a lot of fruit on this one, so I haven't actually had to do that much fighting. If we go up here, there's a sort of point of interest that you can interact with. Oh, there's some special food here. I think when it's sparkling, that means you get extra progress. And I'm evolving pretty quickly. Right, I can increase my attack area, so that's pretty good. So now my beak attack will reach further. There's a small tree here. If I interact with it, I can now choose one of these things. So I can have physical damage increase, ability damage increase, which my beak is, or 10% increase on a random stat. Let's do that, because 5% doesn't seem like that much. So let's just take 10%. Now we've got more feeding speed. That's great, because it means I don't have to spend as long... Right, I can still use both my attacks. There we go. That means I don't have to spend as long standing still farming. Right, there's a special enemy down here that is about to get murdered, but he will drop good meat if I can get him. I'm gonna save him from these things first. And then I'm gonna eat him. Right, let's chase after him. There we go. So you see he dropped some like genetic material there. Oh, plated, I can increase that. That's sort of a legendary one. It's purple around the edge. So that means that increases it by quite a lot. I think that's probably the way to go. And then I'll just eat everything else. There's a blue one here that also gives you a bit more, so I'm going to go grab that before something else eats it. So in this game, you're kind of in an ecosystem. Like, there are other things that will eat as well. Meat food progress. Let's go for that one, carnivore, because then I can get a bit more from eating meat. It will give me more progress when I'm eating meat, which always seems like a good thing. Right, that bird thing is hidden in a hole. They do that quite a lot. Now, there is also a day-night cycle, so different creatures will appear at day and night. But I'm building up to, on the meter up here, you can see there is a boss. We're building up to when the first boss comes. That's kind of your big test, is can you survive when that boss comes? Now, there's a load of meat here that other things have killed, so I'm just going to eat that quickly. Right, I can get more ability damage because I've got a bigger brain now. Those things are pretty strong. I don't really want to mess with them. Oh, it's nighttime now. So I can't see as well at nighttime. I'm just going to eat all of this meat that's here. Looks like there's actually something strong down here. What's this? Oh, it's a massive fly. I think I can probably... Luckily, flies don't have much defense, so they're quite easy to kill. There we go. So I can level up my beak, or I can get hollow bones, which will make me faster. That's actually a pretty big advantage, being faster. What's that going to improve? That's going to make my beak ability a little bit stronger and improve my fin speed. I think I'm going to go hollow bones, you know. I haven't had that one before. But being faster, you'll see when we get to the boss, is quite a big deal. Now, I don't have much health. I don't seem to be getting much in the way of health. Those two things look like they're talking down there. Are they? Those things with the shells, they're just not really worth fighting a lot of the time. Right, that should give me something. I need some sort of damage resistance, or I need regen, really. Okay, I can upgrade my beak. I'm gonna save that for when I get an epic that I can upgrade. Do I want... Yeah, I could get saliva, because then I get a bit of regen. I just need my health to come back. So now I have saliva, I have a beak, I have hollow bones, I have a shell. Do birds have saliva? I assume they do. Not really been around birds that much. So obviously, when you're playing this, you can, if you want, try to create a certain type of enemy. That's definitely a legit way to play this, is to be like, okay, I'm going to turn into a turtle, or I'm going to turn into whatever. Oh, cortex. Hollow bones really high. That makes my speed increase quite a lot. Does make me weaker. I should have used my upgrade thing, really, but I might do that later. So I am taking more damage, but I'm also... Oh, look how many enemies there are here. I'm just going to eat all of this food that they've left behind. I can do a spit... do I want that? That's like a ranged one. That's probably pretty good, actually. Yeah, I'm going to take that. So now I've got a ranged attack and a beak attack. So now I can spit at stuff. There we go. We've survived the first night, and you can see at the top the first boss is about to arrive. So that will create like a little arena. Right, let's kill this thing. Let's kill this. Oh, God. I can see the boss coming because the screen's shaking, and I'm actually losing quite a lot of health before the boss comes, which isn't, you know, ideal. Right, so the boss is here now. Oh, yeah, and I can dodge as well. I forget about that a little bit. Luckily, I can spit. So I'm going to kind of kite this thing. Ow, they hit me. Okay, I'm not doing a bad job of kiting, really. Okay, I'm doing a terrible job of kiting now. Okay, I need to sort of run away. It looks like I'm poisoned. I'm poisoned. Oh no, I'm not poisoned anymore. But I am getting smacked up. I'm poisoned and I'm dead. And that's it. Like, that's what happens. So... I didn't take out the first boss. There's quite a cool little feature where you can take a picture of your thing, and it will actually just like save an image somewhere, which is pretty cool. I quite like that. And it gives you some stats, and then you can obviously go back if you want to, and you can do things like do some challenges if you want. They all have different challenges that can come up, and since this is just early access, there's a coming soon section because there's gonna be more. And yeah, I think Everything is Crab is quite a lot of fun. It's obviously very early, like it's going into a playtest. There's not that many enemies yet. There's not that many crazy evolutions. You don't seem to get that big. I finished one run, and you don't get like huge. I'd kind of almost like it if it was more extreme. I think a lot of the fun in something like Vampire Survivors or Megabog is just how insane and over the top and overpowered you get. I haven't seen that in this yet, but it's still early days, so there's a chance for it. If you want to check it out, it's going into a playtest on Steam. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye!